just someone we have. Think this good. I don't know what. Before is dead. Yeah, no.
Atlanta clearance delivery. Dal 8040 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 6 Tree, 9er IFR to Boston. Ready to copy.
Dal 8040 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 6 Tree 9er is cleared to Boston Airport via the PLMMR tree departure, BURGG transition, runway 27 right. Climb via SID maintain 5000, expect flight level tree 7010 minutes after departure.
Boarding requested.
Departure frequency is 1 tree decimal 475, squawk 174 tree.
On the heat system.
Cleared to Boston via the PLMMR tree departure, BURGG transition, runway 27 right. Climb via SID, maintain 5000, expect flight level tree, 7010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 1 tree decimal 475, squawk 174 tree. Dal 8040 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 6 Tree 9er.
Dal 8040 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 6 Tree 9er. Read back
Do you want
correct.
to board crew?
Contact ground on
Pilot's boarding started.
121.75. Good day.
Yeah, well, maybe not. I think okay. Okay, that's
Crew boarding starting.
very good. Something else. Fix this real quick. So. Me. So. The fuck? Yo. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh yeah, what was that? Agosto. Sí.
¿De dónde atrás?
Sí.
Your crew has
Está bien,
boarded.
todo pues.
Passengers
¿Qué?
boarding
¿Dónde está la
started.
mía?
Sí.
¿Por qué necesitas cerrar?
¿Eh?
¿Qué necesitas cerrar?
Yo dije a Boston.
Algo. ¿Quieres?
Sí.
Atlanta clearance delivery. Endeavor 467 tree, ready to copy IFR clearance to Fayetteville. Endeavor 467 tree is cleared to Fayetteville Airport as filed runway 27 right. Climb and
Pretend like
maintain
that's
5,000, expect flight level
some
tree
good
6010
magic right there.
minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 128.525, squawk 0144.
I'm gonna open this black now. Oh my gosh.
Clear to Fayetteville. As filed, runway 27
Boarding completed.
Climb and maintain 5,000, expect flight level tree 6010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 1 tree decimal 475, squawk 0144, Endeavor 467 tree. Endeavor 467
Refueling
tree,
truck is
read
on
back
its way.
correct. Contact ground on 130.075. Good day.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Delta Sky Team and our global partners, welcome on board your Delta flight going to Boston Logan International Airport. As you're making your way to your seat, we kindly ask that you please step into your row and out of the aisle as quickly as possible to allow those passengers behind you to make their way to their seat as well. If you're traveling with a larger rollerboard, please place it in the overhead bins, either wheels or handles first, on either side of the aircraft. Keeping in mind that the overhead bin space is shared space, so if the bin directly above your seat is already full, please go ahead and utilize the next available space. If you brought in a second item with you, such as a briefcase, tote bag, laptop bag, backpack, you can go ahead and utilize that space under the seat in front of you, so that we can utilize that overhead bin space for your larger bags without having to check them plain sight to your final destination. Feel free to utilize your mobile phones, tablets, and e-readers while we're here at the gate. However, once we close our boarding door, you must please place these items into airplane mode or turn off your cellular service. So we'd like to thank you all for choosing to fly Delta. Welcome on board.
There we go.
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
What's this? Huh. I think I'm gonna have to fix it up real quick. I'm pretty sure.
Boarding completed.
I've just done that.
Boarding completed.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, on behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer, and cabin crew, I'd like to take this time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here, waiting to see final numbers from the ground crew, then we'll be on our way. Flight attendants will be coming through the cabin shortly with a very important safety briefing. We do ask that you give them your full, undivided attention as they review the safety operations of this Airbus aircraft. We do appreciate your business having aboard this flight. If there's anything we do to make your flight any more enjoyable, please don't hesitate to ask. Welcome aboard.
Ugh. Let me come on.
Flight attendants, arm doors, and cross-check.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Wow, they're all gone, just like that. I don't know why I'm walking like this. Where's the shit?
Atlanta clearance delivery, Delta 2 Tree 15 IFR to Lexington. Ready to copy.
Delta 2 Tree 15 is clear to Lexington Airport. As filed, runway 27 right. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level tree 6010 minutes after.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
No, oh my gosh, yeah, but she's gonna be here, huh? No, don't need HDR right now.
Clear to Lexington. As filed, runway 27 right. Climb
Can
and
get this out of
maintain
my face,
5,000
please.
expect flight. Level tree.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
After departure. Departure frequency is 133.475. Squawk 4216. Delta 2 tree 15.
Delta 2 tree 15. Read that correct. Contact ground on 121.65. Good day.
Locking gear.
Atlanta clearance delivery. FlexJet 364 ready to copy IFR clearance to Orlando. FlexJet 364 is cleared to Orlando Airport as filed, runway 27 right. Climb and maintain 2000. Departure frequency is 127.9er, squawk tree 755.
Just gonna get to
Cleared to Orlando as filed, runway 27 right. Climb and
that's
maintain
not what I'm
2000.
doing.
Departure frequency is 121.225.
Yeah, but I'm looking at it.
Squawk tree 755.
Release parking brakes, please.
FlexJet 364.
Look
Read
at
back
it
is
on
correct.
right already taking off
Contact
right
ground
now.
on 121.75 when ready to taxi. Good day.
Huh?
Atlanta Airport Information Kilo 0000. Atlanta ground. Dial 8040 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 639er. Gate Alpha 15. Information Lima.
What the doors?
Request pushback. Dial 8040 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 639er. Atlanta ground. Pushback approved.
Flight attendants, prepare your doors for departure, please. Cross-check and all call. Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on board your Delta flight. So in just a moment, we'll be showing you a brief presentation on the safety features of this aircraft. We kindly ask that you please direct your attention to the video monitors and flight attendants in the aisle, even if you are a frequent flyer. Thank you so much.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for choosing Delta for 100 years and counting.
Delta.
Delta. Delta.
Delta Airlines.
The health and safety of our customers and crew is our #1 priority and the shared responsibility of everyone on board. So, before we depart, please pay attention to this important message. Stow all carry-on items in an overhead bin and place smaller items completely under the seat in front of you.
Larger electronic devices must be placed in a bag. Handheld portable electronic devices, including mobile phones, should also be secured.
Keep the aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas clear. If you lose an electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for help.
As we leave the gate, fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and adjusting the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release, lift the top of the buckle. If your seat has a shoulder harness, attach the metal tip to the fitting on the belt. To release, push the metal tip down. Stay seated with your seatbelt fastened when the seatbelt sign is on, and keep it fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air.
Please set parking
In the
brake.
event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We appreciate your understanding if our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with all crew members' instructions, along with the posted placards and lighted information signs throughout the cabin. Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors.
There are 8 exits on this plane. 8 doors, 4 on each side. Each door has a detachable slide that can be used as a raft.
In the event of an evacuation, leave all bags behind. Carry-in baggage will slow the evacuation. All exits are clearly marked with the green exit symbol. Locate the nearest exits and remember, they might be behind you.
Unlocking gear.
If we lose power, lights will illuminate the aisles to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, oxygen masks will drop from the panels above your seat and inside the lavatories. Reach up and pull a mask or streamer down to start the flow of oxygen. Remove any face covering and place the mask over your nose and mouth. Slip the elastic strap over your head and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note the oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
A water evacuation is also
Left is
unlikely,
clear, right is
but
clear.
just in case. Life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head. Wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. A water-activated light is attached to each vest. For children under 35 pounds, place the vest around their waist and secure the strap between the legs. See your safety card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lab children are in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Before takeoff, bring your seat to its upright position and stow your tray table, footrest, and leg rest. Be sure you fastened your seatbelt low and tight across your lap, carry-on items secured, and armrests are at resting position, or as otherwise indicated on the placard in front of you. If you have a suite door, ensure it's open. See placard instructions inside the suite door for opening instructions in case of emergency. Finally, take a moment to review the safety information card in your seat pocket.
As we finish our safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
As we take off into the future, sit back and relax. And from all of our crew, thank you for flying with Delta, today and for the next 100 years.
Caution the departing Boeing 737.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Envoy 4062, continue taxi.
Roger.
Whoa, 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 what is this, bro? don't even need this, bro. Okay.
Progressive taxi completed.
What? Yo, my host, yo. Lights are my whole screen is cut.
Atlanta Tower, Dal 8040 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 6 Tree, 9er ready for departure. Runway 27 right, IFR to Boston.
Dal 8040 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 6 Tree 9er, altimeter tree 026. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 right. Dal 8040 Romeo Alpha Whiskey 6 Tree 9er.
That shit looks terrible. Where's this guy going, bro? Let's just continue through.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 2136 at runway 27, right ready for departure. IFR to Pittsburgh.
Delta 2136, altimeter tree 026. Cleared for takeoff, runway 27 right.
Cleared for takeoff runway 27 right. Delta 2136.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we climb to our cruising altitude, I'd like to extend a special thank you to each of you, and a welcome back to our SkyMile members and Million Milers. Your business and loyalty are greatly appreciated by the entire Delta family. For your safety, it's important to remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience any unexpected rough air. We ask that you also please remember to use caution if opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during takeoff. Now reach an altitude where it's safe to use approved electronic devices, and a listing of these devices can be found in Sky Magazine in the seat pocket in front of you. On today's flight in the economy cabin, it will be our pleasure to offer you complimentary Coca-Cola products, Starbucks coffee, water, juices, a variety of complimentary snacks, as well as a selection of our fresh eats items and all-day goodies. Beer, wine, and spirits are available complimentary for our first class and Delta Comfort Plus passengers, as well as available for purchase for the main cabin. A complete listing of available beverages, as well as of our fresh eats items, can be found in the menus in your seat pocket. Please be reminded that Delta accepts only major credit or debit cards for onboard purchases of beverages and snacks. However, you can use your Delta SkyMiles American Express card to save 50% and earn double miles on all Delta purchases. For your enjoyment, each seat is equipped with your own personal entertainment system. On it, you can view a selection of complimentary as well as on-demand TV shows, movies, and music. You will find that this screen will work best with just a light tap with your fingertip. Feel free to use your own headsets. Otherwise, if you do need a headset, just let a flight attendant know they are yours complimentary for this and any future Delta flights.
Dow 8040 Delta, Alpha Lima 8040, contact Atlanta Center on 127.05. Good day.
Yeah, but we're located during this ship.
Atlanta Center, Dow 8040 Delta, Alpha Lima 8040 is passing 10,300 climbing flight level tree 70. Dow 8040 Delta, Alpha Lima 8040, Atlanta Center, altimeter tree 027, radar contact, continue to FUTBO. Dow 8040 Delta, Alpha Lima 8040, contact Atlanta departure on 1 tree decimal 475. Good day. 1 tree decimal 475. Dow 8040 Delta, Alpha Lima 8040. Atlanta departure, Dow 8040 Delta, Alpha Lima 8040 is passing 10,800 climbing flight level tree 70.
Dow 8040 Delta, Alpha Lima 8040. Atlanta departure, altimeter tree 027, radar contact, continue to FUTBO. Dow 8040 Delta, Alpha Lima 8040, contact Atlanta Center on 128.0. Good day.
Going to 128.0. Dow 8040 Delta, Alpha Lima 8040. Atlanta Center, Dow 8040 Delta, Alpha Lima 8040 is at 10,000
Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Atlanta Center, altimeter tree 030. Radar contact. Continue to FUDBL. Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Contact Atlanta departure on 1tree.475. Good day.
Going to 1tree.475. Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Atlanta departure. Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040 is at 8,900 climbing flight level tree 70.
Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Atlanta departure, altimeter tree 030. Radar contact. Continue to FUDBL.
Gosh, bro. Gosh, this is whatever. Hey, man, it's nuts.
Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Please expedite your climb, flight level 370.
Atlanta departure. Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Would like to cancel IFR.
Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. IFR flight plan is canceled. Radar service terminated. Squawk 1200. Maintain VFR. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Approach. Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. 3 miles southeast of 4 Tree Golf Alpha. 5300. Request IFR to Boston. Ready to copy.
Traffic.
Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040 is cleared to Boston Airport as filed. Squawk 174 Tree. Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040 cleared to Boston Airport as filed. Squawk 174 Tree.
No, what is that?
Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Read that correct. Radar contact 5000. Altimeter tree 030. Continue to PLMR following heading 030. Climb and maintain flight level tree 70. Continue to PLMMR following heading 030. Climb and maintain flight level tree 70. Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Contact Atlanta departure on 1tree.475. Good day. 1tree.475 for down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Atlanta departure. Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040 is at 4,100 climbing flight level tree 70.
Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Atlanta departure. Altimeter 030. Radar contact. Continue to PLMMR. expedite your climb, flight level tree 70. Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Please expedite your climb, flight level tree 70.
2500.
Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Please expedite your climb, flight level tree 70.
2000. 2000.
Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Please expedite your climb, flight level tree 70.
One thousand.
Down 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Please expedite your climb, flight level tree 70.
Traffic. Traffic. $500. 400. 300. 300.
Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps.
200.
Too low, flaps. Too low, flaps.
90.
Too low, flaps.
Down
Too low,
8040
flaps.
Delta Alpha
30,
Lima
20,
8040.
retard.
Please
Retard.
expedite your climb, flight level tree 70.
5.
your seatbelt securely fastened until the captain has parked the aircraft at the gate and turned off the seatbelt sign. This will be your one and only indication that it's safe for you to get up and move about the cabin. Please be reminded to use caution when opening the overhead bins to prevent injury from articles that may have shifted during landing. You may now use your mobile phones and other handheld electronic devices while we taxi to the gate. However, your laptop computers and larger electronics must remain stowed. We invite you to visit delta.com for all your future travel needs, including checking in for a flight and managing your SkyMiles account. If any of you should have questions regarding ground transportation, baggage claim, or any other information, a uniformed Delta agent meeting this flight will be more than happy to answer any questions you may have.
Turn right.
On behalf of Delta Sky Team, our global partners, and flight crew, we'd like to thank you all for flying with us. We've enjoyed having you on board and look forward to the opportunity to serve you once again. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening. Flight attendants, prepare doors for arrival, please. Cross-check and all call.
Turn right. Progressive taxi completed.
What?
Roger. Recalculating route. Caution, traffic ahead.
hold position. Traffic ahead. In 200 meters, destination on your right.
Yeah, I don't encourage any of this, bro, but you know, it is what it is, bro.
Destination on your right. You have arrived at your destination. Progressive taxi completed.
To start the engines to request ground services.
It's not as simple as that, but you know.
$1,000.
Atlanta approach.
500.
8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040.
200.
4 miles northeast of 49er Golf Alpha.
100.
2100.
100.
IFR to Boston.
You know the flaps weren't like that.
60.
Either, but, you know.
40. 10. 5.
Ah,
5.
Dow 8040 Delta Alpha Lima 8040. Cleared to Boston Airport as filed. Squawk 174 tree.
40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Read that correct. Radar contact 1000.
5.
Altimeter tree 027, continue to FUDBL following heading 250. Proceed on course. Climb and maintain flight level tree 70.